Hello. I'm Haley. Today I want you to think about remembering. What is your earliest memory? When you want to remember something, what do? Maybe you write it down. Listen to this Bible story. God told Jeremiah to write something down, something God didn't want his people to forget.
God spoke to Jeremiah. God said, "Take a scroll and write on it everything I have told you about Israel, Judah, and the other nations." God wanted Judah to hear about his plans to punish them for their sin. Maybe Judah would stop doing evil things and turn back to God. God wanted to forgive them. Jeremiah obeyed God. He called for his friend Baruch. Jeremiah told Baruch what God had said, and Baruch wrote the words on the scroll. Then Jeremiah said to Baruch, "I am not allowed to go into the temple of the Lord, so you must go to the temple. Read the words that you wrote, so that all the people of Judah can hear. Maybe they will turn from doing evil things when they hear how angry God is with them." Baruch did what Jeremiah said. The people of Judah came to the Lord's temple. Baruch read from the scroll so that all the people could hear the word of the Lord. A man named Micaiah heard the words of the Lord that Baruch read from the scroll. Micaiah went to the king's palace and told the officials what he had heard. The officials asked Baruch to come to the palace and read the scroll to them, and Baruch did. The officials were afraid. They said, "We need to tell the king this message." King Jehoiakim asked one of the messengers to read the scroll. The messenger read part of the scroll, and then the king cut it off and threw it into his fire. The messenger read some more, and then the king cut off some more and burned it until the whole scroll was burned up. King Jehoiakim was an evil king. He was not afraid of the message from the Lord. Since King Jehoiakim burned up the first scroll, God told Jeremiah to write another scroll. This scroll would have the same words as the first scroll. God told Jeremiah to tell the king, "You burned up the scroll that said the king of Babylon would come and destroy Judah. God is going to punish you, your family, and your leaders for doing wrong things. Disaster will come to Judah just like God said it would. But you did not listen to the words of the Lord." Jeremiah obeyed God. He gave another scroll to his scribe. Baruch wrote down all the words of the Lord that King Jehoiakim had burned up in the fire. John 1 says that Jesus is the Word. Jesus showed people what God is like. God gives us his written word, the Bible, to tell us what he is like too. The Bible has the most important message, the good news about Jesus. It tells us that God sent his son Jesus to rescue us from our sin.
Why did Jeremiah warn God's people? God wanted his people to know they were in danger, to stop sinning, and to turn back to him. King Jehoiakim burned up the words one piece at a time, but God told Jeremiah to write the words again.